Good evening. This is First Sergeant Salisbury. Let's dive in a little bit going into the Shiloh campaign, which is this coming up weekend in western rural Tennessee. Basically, what you see is early war Army of Tennessee. There's a couple things you can do. You can do flintlocks, you can do long rifles, kepi, frock coat, some kind of bedroll. The box is a 69-58 hybrid. The scabbard is different. It's a Richmond Arsenal with an original bayonet. That's going to be used for a 10 type for the 50th Georgia. And then you have the Missouri shoot Brogans, but everything you see is what I would wear for Shiloh if I didn't have shoulder surgery. So anyway, this is a brief little insight of Army of Tennessee, what I would wear. I am striking a couple images this weekend on Sutler Road. That's where I'm mostly going to be at. So I appreciate if you guys want to run up, say hello, do whatever, that's fine. I'm leaving my house early in the morning. I'm probably leaving 3:30 to go pick up Private Jack. Then we're going to make the drive out there. But on my personal Facebook page, I will dive a little bit into it on what my stuff is. I have Dirty Billy, Wombat and White, hand-stitched shirts from a buddy of mine. Old School Jarnigan, a friend of mine made the belt. Axel 10 Drum Canteen, Old School Blockade Runner Cup. Yes, I did say Blockade Runner. They're great 10 wear in the 90s. That's why it's in the collection. A Georgia style or a Confederate civilian haversack made by Matt Simple. Shout out to Matt. The musket is a 1847-69 caliber smoothbore musket. I was telling Private Jack I got a steal of a deal. He's kind of jealous right now.
Yep.
Frock coat is made by Ben and Beth with Tart Textiles. The shirt is from Regimental. It's a pretty shirt. I like the color, so I got it at the Stones River reenactment last year. The trousers are a Ben Tart blank that a good friend of mine made for me out of New Jersey. I bought them secondhand. The Brogans are Missouri boot and shoe. The wool socks in there are South Union Mills. He will be at Shiloh. He has some good stuff. Going in back into the bedroll, I have an English import shirt, which is a must, especially for Army Northern Virginia and late war Army of Tennessee. I don't have my Tower musket down here. That is for the 50th Georgia image that I'm going to strike. That jacket that I'm using for over there for that 50th Georgia is Ben Tart. 95% of my stuff is going to be from Ben Tart. I got Ben Tart socks in here. I mean, we did the videos earlier about bed rolls. I bought them $10 and now they're like $40. So I mean, everything's going to go up. The belt, talk about the crazy thing is this little blanket roll strap is, you're going to be surprised at this, Nick Duvall. I know a lot of people heard of Nick Duvall and some people haven't. Nick Duvall was one of the best leather makers in the early 2000s. I also have a canteen strap. At one point, I had over $1,000 in leather from Nick Duvall alone. Nick's a good guy. Big shout out to him tonight. Got canteen halves. I got original fork and knife, a couple original buttons in my haversack, a bone handle pocket knife. My fork is actually a 2-pronged bone handle, which is very awesome to have, and I also have a 3-prong, which I don't ever use. I'm more in my 2-prong. But this is what I'm gonna be pretty much rocking around Sutler Road, and I may get a wall here at my rear end and take 3 images. I don't know yet. So let's cross that bridge when we get there Saturday morning, but definitely And another thing is I forgot to set down is I have English imported playing cards.
All right.
English imported playing cards that I just got. So, like I said, if you're gonna do this right, just do it at 100%. It's like a full-time job. If you're gonna do your job right, everybody leaves you alone. Do it right, I'll leave you alone. Everybody leaves you alone, and you get to have more fun. Anyway, for Sergeant Salisbury, it's getting late. I gotta get the rats to bed. So, good night.
Good night.